What's good? What's good? Shutter Live. Shutter Live. Welcome, welcome. Please Shutter Live. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shutter Live. Please Shutter Live. Subscribe if you haven't.
What was that, Stennis?
Chatterbait. Yeah, Stennis, you would know what chatterbait is, wouldn't you?
Oops. What is that?
That's just to get people, bait people into watching by saying something controversial.
Oh yeah, he all about that. That's what he all about.
I heard a theme. My bad. Oh, you saw him my own request? I mean, you saw him.
I don't know how that happened. How you doing though, Stennis?
Shutter Live people, please Shutter Live. We have Stennis done tapped in.
The incomparable.
Wayman, y'all boys been going strong. Yeah, we still in it.
What's
we
up,
still
Wayman?
in it.
Did you make it back from LA yet?
Welcome, welcome everybody. Shutter Live if you haven't already. Stennis said he moved to Atlanta.
Oh shit. You about to make money over there.
When y'all finna drop y'all OnlyFans? I thought y'all recorded it. What y'all waiting for? After the quarantine is over? What's up, Cadence?
We gotta get our negotiations straight.
Oh, he trying to lowball you?
I cannot stand you right now.
Oh, Stennis said he shared it.
I'm scared. I know you scared.
He all bark.
You scared. You scared. I'm never scared.
What's up, Rashad? Thank you for coming out yesterday and participating.
Yes, thank you
Too bad
so
I
much.
missed what I missed.
What do you miss? What you miss?
I missed the cucumber challenge. Well, I missed his cucumber challenge.
Oops. He did say he won. I don't know. It was a tight race between you and that chick on the left. Well, on my right.
Her name was Alexia, I think.
She wasn't playing. She was gobbling that whole.
I'll pay attention next time. I promise. I promise.
I
I
don't
just
know.
wanted to see what she was finna do. I was just.
I don't know, Rashad. I think she got you. I don't know.
We still gave Rashad a drink ticket though.
Yeah. They did.
If y'all have anything, topics y'all want to talk about, y'all can drop them in the DM.
Right, Rashad was supposed to keep sucking it. That's the problem. You supposed to keep. You supposed to show us your sucking skills.
That we'll say that's next week. We'll talk about it next week. The Boyztalktoo Sex Edition is the last Monday of every month. So, that's when Brandon shines the best.
Oh no, I don't have sex no more. I gave that up.
Gerard, what you here for? What you wanna talk about? Y'all did give me one. Okay, great.
Stennis, you better stop playing with me. You know I stay ready.
Literally. Had a crazy night the other night. Alright, Brandon, I'll show y'all. Rashad gonna show us. Please Shutter Live if you haven't already.
What kind of crazy night?
Brandon sounded so full of shit. Ooh. Cadence already having
Wow. You see how they start attacking me?
You ain't even do nothing yet. Huh?
Right.
Yet. Emphasis on the yet.
I told myself I was gonna behave today. For real.
Don't take your significant other to the paint and sip. Uh-oh. Who tried to beat you up, Stennis? Who tried to jump on you?
Oh, maybe we need to talk about that. But that's true, though. You don't do that.
Why not? I mean, you do it when you're securing your relationship.
Some people ain't. They think it's a
The
date.
topic of dating in Atlanta. Look at Kenny. I know you got a lot to say. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, we get into that. Don't worry. Stay tuned.
Kenny been waiting for this topic his whole life. Since he moved to Atlanta, he been waiting to talk about
yes,
this.
let's get into it.
You didn't speak, but that's fine. Oh,
So-
you didn't speak to Cadence.
Huh?
You
I didn't speak. When? Where? Oh, I can't fuck with Stennis because he live in Atlanta now.
Just moved to Atlanta where the spot's at. Share the live, people. Share the live.
Yeah, make sure you share the live, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Y'all know what it is.
Boyztalktoo. Boys. Broke ass niggas getting on my nerves. Oh, don't come here quoting that shit. Bye.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, I got y'all drinks. What y'all drinking? What you drinking?
I have y'all
drinking?
drinks.
People don't even date
Y'all
in any
topics.
state, and dating these days has become very superficial.
Oof. Glory to God. Speak on it. We ain't even gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, but
That song is stuck in my head. I'm laying
What
down,
song?
I'm logging off soon. Brandon gonna FaceTime you when we done with Boyztalktoo, so y'all can get these negotiations out the way. The streets waiting for that OnlyFans.
we're gonna have to do a few test runs first without the cameras.
Chemistry test.
Test runs.
What's test runs? People do chemistry tests. Kenny say he drinking Crown Apple with a splash of lemonade juice.
That's my shit.
I thought you didn't drink, Kenny. Kenny be lying. Ugh. Is it okay to talk to your ex while in a relationship? Nope. Let the past be the past.
Hold on. You know I'm about to read you, but I'm not.
Who, me?
Because that's a whole nother subject.
Who, me?
You said you cool with all your exes, remember that?
Yeah, that was before. Now I know keeping in contact with the past is just gonna repeat the past. I ain't know. Cause you just never know what your ex intentions are. Like,
Amen. Amen.
and why you already gave that a try. Why jeopardize your new thing for something that you already know didn't work in the first place?
So you don't think you should talk to your ex at all once you get in a
I
relationship?
mean, I don't think y'all should be carrying phone conversations on the phone, but as far as social media, like liking it and commenting on pictures, like depending on, as long as you're being respectful, but
Well, yeah,
a
that's
full out conversation where y'all keeping in contact and they know what's going on with our relationship, no.
yeah, that's different.
No. I'm about to go play my PS4. What game you finna play? Richie, you in my business, don't do that. You just be lying too much, Kenny.
Oops. All right, we about to get started.
As soon as Brandon finished doing with his little... Y'all can hear us fine, right? Avengers. Did you pre-order the PS5? So not a friendly relationship? No. Mm-mm. Oh, y'all can have a cordial relationship, but not no friendly relationship. When you see him speak, hey, how you doing, and keep it moving. The control and jumping out.
Right. I mean, I think you could be nice when you see
You can
them.
be cordial and just speak and keep it going.
But some people think that you just supposed to ignore them completely.
Well, you do that without nobody asking you to, so. Are you friends with any of your exes? No.
Not really.
Nope.
Not really. I think
No.
because all of my
Relationships.
ended kind of badly. So no.
But once the dust settled, like
I mean, I would speak when I see them.
certain ones, all of them.
All of them. I would speak.
That's breaking news.
Yeah. That means I'm completely over it and I'm done with it. If I speak to you, that means I'm completely done with it.
Ain't no second, ain't no way.
Right. Ain't
All
no
these
ain't no
niggas
coming
in the
back.
streets. Kenny, it seemed like you need to talk to somebody professionally because you sound like you got a lot built up in you. Don't let these niggas jade your outlook on relationships. What did I just do that for?
All right, so
We had a nasty divorce a few episodes back. That's why he ain't speak to me when I came online. Oh, he's still mad about that episode.
divorce. Ooh.
Cadence. He tired of you mistreating him.
I thought you meant I seen you somewhere out in public and I ain't speak. I ain't think you was talking about online, nigga.
Could we, yeah, because that's.
All right, y'all. What's good?
Okay, so we're going to start off by thanking Pride Lines for the event that they threw yesterday. You want to take a shot first?
Yeah, everybody take a shot. Make sure you got your shots ready.
Shots. Take a swig of whatever you're drinking.
Whatever you got, let's take a shot together.
See, I don't like doing shots because I'm on another one.
Oops.
Yeah, I want another one.
Back to back.
Back to back. He's not treating you too.
Well, you're gonna have to take a shot by yourself.
No.
No. I was drinking before you.
So what?
I was drinking before you got here.
You had one drink before I got
that
here,
shot,
and you wasn't even
shots
finished
of
with it.
Tito's is serious. It's serious, and no.
All right, yeah,
All right.
Yeah, we want to go ahead and thank Pride Lines for having us at our first hosting event as Boyztalktoo. I had a great time. It seems
Yes.
like the majority of everybody had a great time.
Thank y'all, everybody that came out. Rashad, thank y'all so much for participating in the activities. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for being so supportive and positive about the whole situation. It was a good turnout. Everybody enjoyed themselves for the most part. I enjoyed it. I mean, I can't wait for the next event. The next event will probably be in next month, October. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the next event. It was a great turnout. It was nice. Nice vibes, good vibes, positive energy.
Again, it was put on by Walter, who is the director of Pride Lines. And Pride Lines does sponsor Boyztalktoo. So if you need any testing, any prevention, or any condoms, lube, or anything, you can go ahead and schedule an appointment at pridelines.org. And if you just want to talk about certain sexual things that you're not comfortable talking to your doctor, you can go ahead and reach out to Walter Rucker or Taj. What's Taj's last name on here? Bennett. I'm gonna get that for y'all by the end of this video. I'm so sorry, but yeah, y'all can go out there and
Trigger. Darlington, I believe.
Dodge Trigger.
Something like
Darlington. We gonna get it. We gonna get it for y'all. But yeah, and that leads into our first topic of the night. We not finna jump into the Atlanta niggas yet. That's gonna be next. But I just want to know what are some of y'all definitions of support outside of monetary things? Like, what could somebody do as far as supporting you outside of monetary things? I'll wait for y'all to think about it, and I'll start mine off. Just a simple repost,
Moral support.
simple moral support, a simple retweet, a simple
Reshare.
compliment, word of mouth, just telling other people. Like, it's many ways to support without physically having to be there. And for the most part, like, you know, we've felt the love for the most part. Emotional support, repost would do just fine.
A repost would do just fine. And that's what I say, even when I do events, if you're not able to make it,
Just a repost.
you know, everybody say they either got to work or they got to do this, they got to do that. Just a simple repost
Or tell somebody who you know
would be nice.
looking for something to do, and just, you know,
Yeah,
let them know what this is
exactly.
going on. Word of mouth goes far, and people underestimate like the power of word of mouth.
Some people don't want to repost because they feel like,
No, just in general.
but I know even when I was doing sofa sessions, like people wouldn't repost because
They wasn't coming.
they have their own thing going on, so they don't want to repost what you got going on because
the
they
same
got,
night?
because they got their own thing going on. Even if it's not the same night, they don't give a fuck because they got something going on. They don't want you to go to. They don't want you to go to somebody else's shit and like their shit more than their own shit.
and they won't.
So
They'll
they
stop
won't.
supporting theirs.
Yeah, you got people like that.
That's the crap in the bucket mentality.
Yeah, and I was different. I came in the game supporting everybody, going to their events, reposting their shit. You know, we could all eat, but I guess everybody don't think like that. So,
Definitely not.
so I don't know. But
For the most part, did you feel supported yesterday? Did you feel the love? Did you feel the gender loving atmosphere in the building?
for the most part, I mean, of course, you have people that always got something to say. They always got something negative to say, and because they're not they're not a part of something, because they're not a part of something that you're doing. People are always going to have something negative to say, like they can do so much better, but when they tried to do it, it didn't work, and nobody showed up. So,
Yeah.
but when it comes to somebody else shit, they got a problem with something. Oh, this and that. And I'm not even going to go into detail about what happened, but
Absolutely.
it just lets you know that there are people out there that really
Genuinely.
hate on you and jealous of you low key, but they try to act like they want to support you.
But they just show up to see if you gonna fail. And
Right.
when they see that you don't fail, they start nitpicking at small things.
Of course.
Like, I want to bring up an example of when we first started Boyztalktoo. Some people felt like what we were talking about was just too cliche, and they felt like they can do better than what we were doing. So they decided, instead of supporting, and that's why I have a problem when it comes to support, because a lot of people rather support you, they rather compete with you. Instead of coming up with their own ideas, they rather try to compete with your idea and try to do better than you. And sometimes they
feel like what they have to talk about is more important or more substance. What they have to talk about has more substance than what we have to talk about. Well, we are talking about things that we in the community don't normally discuss or talk about or bring up. That was the whole point of Boyztalktoo, to talk about things that we don't talk about because we embarrassed to talk about it, or we just don't have nobody that we can confide in to talk to, So this was just an outlet for us and probably for you guys as well. Just an outlet. Just let's talk about the shit that.
But it's boys talk to is just that. Boys just talking. Like how y'all talk amongst each other. We just doing it in front of alive. Like we sit here and we banter back and forth, talk about just crazy shit, and that the whole purpose was us just having those conversations that y'all have already behind closed doors. And you may not feel like you just the only one who may think that way. It's just at first everybody wants to compete instead of trying to create their own lane or create their own thing. They rather compete with you, and when they fail in the process of trying to compete with you, it's not, oh, I see it's harder than I thought it was and y'all killing it. Like I give y'all props because y'all still going at this, and even though I didn't understand it and then they do mostly the like literally the same like shit we be talking about, like, and it's crazy to me. But instead of lifting us up, they rather cut us at our own knees and try to up us. And that's just like, as a community, we got to do better. And like the whole event, the BCOC is to uplift black brothers in the community, and instead you have those bad apples who want to come to the event and just be negative. And the whole point of what we're trying to do, as far as what Proudline is trying to do, is with the BCOG, is uplift gender loving men. Like, because we don't see that enough in our community, where people can come together and actually have a good time and there's no negative vibes. Don't get me wrong, everybody isn't always going to be positive, especially when there's liquor involved. But if you feel like you will get into the negative side, leave. Because you know that's not what the event is about.
Exactly. If you have a problem with anything that's going on,
the door is
please leave.
Open. Just
stay your ass home. Close your mouth. Shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Just go home.
Go home, Roger.
Go home. It's not.
Go home,
Nobody's
Roger.
begging you to be here. Nobody's forcing you to be here. Nobody has a gun in your head telling you to come. If you don't want to be a part of something that doesn't interest you, stay your black ass home. It's not that serious. Like
Taj, the event went well. It was nothing. It was nothing.
It was some low key things going on. Nothing publicly. It could have went public if I would have answered that damn phone.
Okay,
but I didn't. Thank God. That was God that didn't happen.
Take a shot to calm your nerves down, because I feel you getting.
No. I'm still Oprah mode.
Oprah. She tell down more black men than anybody. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, the event was amazing. I had a great time. My first time hosting anything. I have a fear of speaking in front of people, like just seeing people physically. I like literally, I go through a whole lot, like physically with,
But what we were doing, what we were doing was something different, because when I go to places like DC, Atlanta, places like that, I see different things going on. We don't see that down here in South Florida. So only thing we know in South Florida is the club scene. That's all we know. That's all we want to do. That's all we fucking care about. We tried to bring something different to the scene, to Miami, because we don't have that. And as soon as you try to bring something different, you got negative energy coming.
And this is not young, and it's crazy because it's not even a young person. This is somebody who's older. And like to come with that energy is just crazy. And I just feel like, honestly, we're giving it more energy than we should. But we need y'all to understand these are events that are supposed to be positive, uplifting, a good time. What we try to bring to the event is something like, don't be so uptight. Like, we just trying to break the ice, just
come down lower.
Just have a good time.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kenny. But yeah, we just wanted to touch on the whole support topic, because like some people get confused on, and they come up with their own definitions of support. And it's many ways to support something to someone outside of monetary things. It's just the small things, the repost, the compliments, even constructive criticism. I welcome it. Unless it's if it involves some positivity at the end of the critique, I'm here for it. But if you just come in with just that negative shit and you ain't got nothing positive to bring to it, then keep it to yourself.
I was right.
South Florida is 2008. It's always a competition.
That was right about his name. But
that's Taj. She's a part of the Proudlines organization. So if you do have any questions, you can hit him up in his direct message inbox.
Like I said, if you don't want to be a part of the movement that we trying to do,
then move out of the way.
Move the fuck out. Stay home. Stay home. Don't come. Don't
Ludacris.
come to none of the events.
Move.
Don't come. Just stay home. Don't. If you don't want to be a part of something positive and something that we're trying to do different in South Florida, please just stay your ass home. You ain't gotta come with the stupid shit. Cause when I confront you about it, it's somebody else said it or it's something. Don't come at me with no negative shit, no negative energy. If you're not gonna tell me who the fuck said it.
Okay.
Don't do it. Just close your mouth. Don't do it. Close your mouth. Oh, why don't you try to do something? Oh, the last time you tried to do something, nobody showed up. Nobody bought a ticket. So you try to do something. Let me see if your event come out better than our event.
Positive.
You do it.
Positive.
You do it. Because the last event didn't do shit. Nobody bought a ticket. Nobody showed up.
Okay, so yeah. And that's just that on that. Christoph, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. What's up, Justin? We gonna go ahead and move right along to this controversial topic that my co-host decided to give y'all a preview to.
I need another shot.
Oh, you need another shot for that?
Oop.
I'll
Maybe some ice.
I'll take a shot.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Right, we drinking good Lord.
Give me some ice. I said I was gonna behave, so that's what I'm doing.
That's a lie. All right, so we want to talk about these Atlanta niggas. How you feel about these Atlanta niggas?
They're nice to look at.
That they more than just nice to look at to you.
They're nice to look
You love
at.
them Atlanta niggas.
They're nice to fuck. And they're nice to look at.
That's it.
Reasons why I won't date anyone from Atlanta.
You wrote notes down?
Of course I wrote notes down because this is serious. This is serious. I think everybody. Let me add, because I had a lot of people commenting on my status saying, "Oh, I'm here for this. I understand. I have a whole list of why."
Kenny said he had a whole list.
A lot of people said the same thing. So, thank you, Kenny. Frauds. They are fucking frauds. I think the problem. Let me tell you the difference between Miami niggas and Atlanta niggas. Miami niggas, they're hoes, just like Atlanta niggas. They're hoes. But the thing I admire about Miami niggas is that when you meet a Miami nigga, it's straight up. It's like, okay, we just hit a fuck. It's pretty much like, okay, we gonna fuck. And that's it. It's like, we already know what time it is. There's no beat behind the bush. Atlanta niggas is a whole nother thing. Atlanta niggas are, they wanna act like they want something serious. They lead you on. They lead you on. They lead you on. They act like they want something serious. They act like they don't know nobody. They act like they're not talking to nobody. They're not involved with nobody.
That's niggas all over the place.
No, that's Atlanta niggas. Cause Miami niggas don't do that. Miami niggas is straight what it is, and it is what it is. I would rather a nigga just say they want to fuck. And that's it. Like, let's be real. Keep it real.
Every city got their own type of fuck nigga.
But these Atlanta niggas, they lead you on to believe that they want something serious. They're not involved with nobody else. But in actuality, they have like 5 different relationships going on at the same fucking time. Or they talking to 5 different niggas at the same time. They fucking 5 different niggas. They talking to 5 different niggas. They're making it seem like they want something serious with you and 5 other niggas. They sweet talkers. They inconsistent as fuck. They say all this shit. They say all this shit in the beginning and then
go to your notes. Go to your notes, friend.
And then it's almost like you trying to force something that they initiated. They initiated it. You trying to force something that they initiated. They initiated all. Then they say a lot of shit like, oh, they try to prove themselves in the beginning. How much they like you. How much they want to get to know you. It's not just a fuck thing. All this shit in the beginning. All this shit. Then you find out this nigga known by everybody. He fucking everybody. Like, the fuck. He knows everybody. He fucking everybody. He's talking to all these niggas at the same time. He's fucking all these niggas at the same time. But he telling you some shit, and then you find out later on that he involved with everybody. So, and that's been my experience with all Atlanta niggas. All of them.
So I keep going back.
They're very popular. They're known by so many people.
Them the people you're talking to.
Those are the people that. Well, those are normally the attractive guys in Atlanta.
Those are the people who your type. Who is your type? So
they're my type physically. But like I said, they're initiating it. I'm minding my business. I'm doing my own thing. I ain't trying to. I don't. It's very rare that I approach anybody about unless they just fine as fuck. Then I'll just be like, fuck that nigga fine. I gotta say something. But but most of the time I'm minding my own business. I'm not. And then of course when somebody confront me, my first mind goes to, you full of shit. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Then they get mad. Then they get mad when you say it's bullshit. They get mad when you don't believe shit coming out their mouth or whatnot. So finally, you start to let your guards down. Be like, okay, maybe. Then you find out later on that it's some bullshit. It's some fucking bullshit.
What I can say, my perception of Atlanta niggas is they a different type of crazy. Just like a different type of fucking breed of crazy. And that's the only... I don't trust Atlanta niggas. I don't trust no nigga, period. But I especially don't trust niggas from Atlanta. But I would never take anybody serious from Atlanta because it's just... You know, I mean, I live in Miami, so I would be crazy to like try to pursue something from here to Atlanta. But like, you go to Atlanta and you fuck a nigga down and come back home and be about your business. Like, that's how I treat them.
We finna get to these comments in a minute, but hold on, I gotta say something. Hold on, what he said?
Who? Kenny. Sometimes you have to treat these niggas the way they do you. However, it's childish to stoop to a nigga level. That's why I don't take these niggas serious. It's hard to be
I don't take them serious either.
Dude in a city full of hoes.
But they get mad when you don't take them serious. They get mad when you don't take them serious. They feel like you stereotyping them and you making them feel you treating them just like any other nigga. But when you let your guards down and try to be like, okay, maybe this nigga is really trying to pursue something with me, then you find out, then a whole can of worms come out. Any nigga that I already said that I feel like nobody can really have a successful relationship in Atlanta.
That's not true.
Unless they just don't go out at all.
That's not true either.
I've said that and I'm gonna stand by that, and I just feel like when you're in Atlanta, you have so many fucking options. You have so many options.
I'm not gonna say
it's so much temptation.
Every nigga in Atlanta is horrible people. I mean, horrible niggas. I'm not gonna say that, like, but I mean, majority kind of rules. But at the same time, you do have, just like in any city, you have the good and you have the bad. What you go for mostly are the bad boys, and you get that same. Outcome every time because you're not looking for the niggas who actually aren't going to the club. You meeting these niggas in the club. You meeting these niggas at day parties. You meeting these niggas at house parties. You're not meeting them out to dinner. You're not meeting them out like just at a park.
I mean, where else you gonna meet them?
You can meet
because
them,
most niggas
when you can go to an open mic. Like you can meet these niggas anywhere other than the club.
I would love to meet these niggas in the mall. I would love to meet them at those places, but guess what? They're not. When you go to those type of places, they're not approaching you. They're not approaching you to talk to you. The only time a nigga really approached me is at a fucking club, honestly. Like,
I mean, but what do you expect to get out of a club? Like,
there's some good guys in the club, but it's Atlanta. It's Atlanta. It's Atlanta. It's Atlanta.
Have you found that good person in the club yet?
It's Atlanta. Like, why waste my time? Like, I done met. I would rather a nigga just say they trying to hook up. They trying to fuck. What's up? Then a nigga acting like
that's what you go for.
Then a nigga acting like they want something serious, and you wasting my fucking time. But you know that's not what you really want.
But you don't think you attract those fuck boys who just want to fuck, and you give what you get what you give. Like, at the end of it, if you give that energy off,
what energy am I giving off? I'm not giving off no energy. Somebody approached me, they get my number. My first instinct is, matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. Matter of fact, honestly, I wouldn't even give nobody my number if I'm not interested in them. If I'm interested in them, I would give them my number. And most of the time, I'm interested as in I want to see where it could go. I want to see where it could go. I would respect somebody to just say they want to fuck or they want to hook up. What's up for the night? I would rather just that. Be straight up and honest from the beginning instead of
I got a good man text
leading me on.
And I meet him in the club.
We going on dates. What the fuck we going on dates for? What the fuck are we hanging out for when you know at the end of the day you don't want nothing. You want a friend with benefits pretty much. You around here calling your bro your hoes your bros. You calling your hoes your bros. That's big in Atlanta. Tell me if I'm wrong.
That's everywhere.
That's big. Everywhere. That is big in Atlanta.
You can't.
These niggas are calling they bros. They calling they bros they hoes. They calling they hoes they bros.
I mean, they do
that is
shit
big
here.
in Atlanta.
They call
that's
niggas
big.
they fuck their family members.
That is big in Atlanta. We don't even use the word bro like that down here. That is big in Atlanta. They call their hoes they bros. I'm telling you, all these niggas that they talking about, they homies, and that's my bro, that's my best friend, that's my homie. They all fucking.
Anybody on this
if they ain't fucking no more, they used to fuck. And that's not what I'm looking for.
So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody to just be real. If you wanna fuck from the beginning, just say that. Then we could be fuck buddies. And I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
But you
I'm cool with fuck buddies.
You love Atlanta, and you love Atlanta.
I love the black excellence in Atlanta. I love the versatility as far as there's so many other things you can do besides just the club. But what I don't love is the misconception that goes on there with the guys. Like, it's very misleading and it's very misleading.
Kaden said you're not going to the places to meet the real people. Most superficial people are in the club.
Where am I? What do you mean I'm not going to the places? I'm going to.
So every time you go to Atlanta, do you at least try something different every time?
Yes.
Or you do the same things? You go to day parties, clubs, eat, repeat.
I go to open mics. I try to go to different things. But at the same time, I don't want to. I want to accommodate my friends and what they want to do. So I would love to do different things. When I've been to the Aquarium, I told you I wanted to go to the Trap Museum.
Years ago.
I be wanting to do like open mics. I've been to a couple of open mics. I be wanting to know like what's going on. I want to do different shit.
So, when was the last time you actually tried to talk to somebody from Atlanta, and how did that work out for you?
Them niggas in Atlanta are bipolar.
Oh God, you just...
They say they want something in the beginning, and then later on down the line, it's like, oh, I didn't want that.
That's niggas here do the same thing.
That's not what I wanted.
Cadence ain't having no.
It's Atlanta. Man. I'm not saying people might. I know niggas in Miami do it, but it's very like. you got to think about it. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. I think that the problem with Atlanta is they have so many options. So they may meet somebody. They may meet somebody one day, and they want to try something. They want to try something. They want to do something serious with that person. Then guess what? They meet somebody 2 weeks from that day, and the motherfucker might look better. He got a bigger dick. He got a fatter ass. He got a better body. He got a cuter face. So now they trying to pursue something with this new person that they just met. So now they telling the old nigga, "Oh well, I didn't really want that. That's not what I really wanted from you."
That sound like niggas from here too.
But it's big in Atlanta, I'm telling you, because they have so many options. I feel like in Miami, we don't really have that many options.
Tar said Miami dudes talk too much and always spread their business on social media.
Agreed. But the one thing I can respect, I don't like Miami niggas at all. I really don't. I don't like fucking with Miami niggas, period. But what I will say about Miami niggas, I feel like they're upfront. If they want to fuck, they will hit you up and say, "I want to fuck," or they will hit you up and be like, "What's up?" And it is what it is.
They do it in Atlanta too.
Of course they do it in Atlanta, but what I'm saying is that Atlanta niggas are very misleading. They lead you on. They make it seem like they want something serious when they really, in the back of their mind, they don't want to stop their whorish ways. They don't want to let go of none of their hoes. They still got they side hoes on the side. They never gonna let them go. They bros. They admirers, they fans, they're not finna let none of them go.
So you fucking with celebrities?
I'm just saying. Thank you, sir. So said it best. We don't have as many options here compared to Atlanta, for sure.
That's what make it worse. They say niggas are just the same. They'll pursue you for as long as it takes for them to get what they want out of you. And once they get whatever they want out of you, you don't hear from them no more.
Everything they want out of you.
Sexually. Just that one thing sexually. Out of you, and you don't hear from them no more. That's everywhere you go. You can't just confine that to just Atlanta. Like, yeah, Atlanta got more options and more selections, but you're boxing in what you're you sticking to this one type.
I'm just telling you my experience.
Out of the same type of niggas.
My experience with Atlanta niggas my experience with Miami niggas is they're upfront. If they want a relationship with you, most of the time when they want a relationship with me, I'm not interested because it's something about Miami niggas that I just don't like. But that's a whole nother.
Where you from?
That's a whole nother topic. I'm from Miami, and I don't fuck with these Miami niggas.
Yeah, you happy? I'll drink to that.
Atlanta. They say Miami is a melting pot, but I feel like Atlanta is a melting pot because you have guys coming from all over LA, DC, New York.
So most of these people you talking about not even really from Atlanta.
But they live in Atlanta. They moved to Atlanta for a fucking reason. They coming from Texas and everywhere else. They coming there to be hoes. And they make it seem like they want something serious when they really don't. They just want to be a hoe. They want to fuck anybody who they want to fuck with. And that's it is what it is. But just be real. Be honest and be real. Just say that. Just say that.
Said because of the
I love people to just be real.
Kaden said the lack of maturity and vulnerability. People don't want to focus on one person and have insecurity and unresolved emotions.
Thank you, so.
You found one person that agree with you.
I have a few people agreeing with me. Kenny, you agree with me?
No, some coming for better job opportunities. Like, you can't just, not everybody in Atlanta.
They come for different reasons.
Listen, not everybody in Atlanta are whores. I done ran into people who are actually good people.
Hold on now.
I can't really, I done met some good guys.
Of course you have people that come there for job opportunities. But guess what happens when they get to Atlanta? They get a lot of attention that they're not used to getting from wherever they're from, and they turn into hoes. They get the attention that they wasn't getting from their hometown. I get the attention that I'm not getting from Miami in Atlanta. Like, come on now, let's be honest. These niggas are getting attention when they get to Atlanta. So guess what happened when they get to Atlanta? They start feeling themselves. They think they sexy as fuck because they wasn't getting that attention from wherever they from. And guess what? they turn into hoes because they're not finna talk to one person when there's another motherfucker trying to get at them that's sexier than the nigga that they was just talking to. So they about to move. They just a fucking. It's a revolving door. It's a revolving door. It's a revolving door. Yeah, y'all can't tell me I'm fucking lying. Y'all can't tell me I'm lying.
Soul said he met some good guys in Atlanta too, but it was few and far in between, which is true. But what you go for is what you. I mean, you can't expect a different outcome when you dating and you talking to the same type of nigga. Just it's just a different person, but the same type of nigga. Like you can't expect anything different.
Thank you, Taj.
I think y'all just literally like overhyping. Like, I mean, there's a lot that goes on in Atlanta.
They start feeling
that's
themselves.
Just like
They start feeling themselves.
That's just like in every city you go to.
That's why I say nobody can. I feel like nobody can have a successful relationship in Atlanta because that's why I say if I move to Atlanta, I would need to be with somebody that just don't go out. We gonna do some different shit. We gonna go. We're not gonna go to the gay spots. We finna go to a nice lounge.
So why you don't do
a
that
hookah
in the first
lounge?
place to find them?
We're gonna go to. But I'm not gonna go to a straight spot to find a gay nigga. It doesn't work that way.
That's not. I mean, there's gay people everywhere.
That's true, but I'm not the type of person to assume somebody is gay, even though they may act a certain way or look a certain way. Most likely, if they act a certain way or look a certain way, I'm not interested anyway. So, if you look gay, act gay. Most of the time, I'm not interested.
Okay, so you brought up something that is a nice little segue to the next topic. You so concerned about these ATL niggas and they hoes. Do you delete your hoes upon entering a new relationship?
No. You never delete your hoes upon entering a new relationship. You know why? Because just like you go for a job, there's a probational period in the first 3 months of you working there. Sometimes the first 6 months. There's a probational period. You need to know who the fuck you dealing with. Why would you delete your hoes that you've been fucking with for years for somebody you just met and somebody you just got with?
Because they hoes. They always be there.
They're not gonna always be there if you delete them. You don't need to delete them.
They'll find a way. They hoes. They're resourceful.
No.
Hoes are resourceful. They'll find a way to get in contact with you.
No.
How could you enter a relationship still
I'm not
trying
getting-
to hold
I'm
on
not
to your
getting
hoes?
I'm not saying I'm still fucking with them.
But you're not willing to delete them, so it sounds like you got one foot
You would
in
be
and
a
one foot out.
fool. You would be a fool to delete all your hoes. You would be a fool to delete all your hoes for a nigga that you just met, and then you find out that nigga got another nigga on the side and you ain't even know about. Or that nigga just not your type. After a while, you find out that he's just not your type. Or he's just not the nigga that you thought he was. So you gonna delete all your hoes? Does that make sense?
So if you're not willing to delete your hoes, the next topic after that was, are you willing to change your number if your partner asks you to? Since you don't want to let your hoes go, you're not even willing to change the phone number?
Why would I change my number? I
What if he feels
I have my number for over a decade, probably longer than that.
Okay, and you can get a new number.
No.
What if he feel like, I want to, like, we doing great, I just want us to start off fresh, like, I don't want nobody from the past trying to come and ruin what we have going presently. Let's just both delete, change our numbers and start off fresh.
I use my number for so many different reasons.
That's an excuse.
I use my number for so many different reasons. I use my number for business purposes and so many different things. I'm not gonna
reach out to
I'm not gonna fuck up my bag for a new relationship. No, because you're insecure.
That don't got nothing to do with insecurities. If you're not willing to
a nigga ain't gonna tell me to delete my number unless he feel some type of way about something.
So if your phone company decides that, you know, this number is no longer available and they change, because some phone
That's
companies will
different.
change
I
their
have no
number.
control over that.
But you're willing to conform to that. But you sit here and just made an excuse as, oh, I ain't finna mess up my bag. But what if your phone company decide this number no longer serves you, so we're gonna give you a new number? You gonna conform to that. So why not conform to the person that you're in a relationship with?
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Are you changing your number? Are you changing your number? A lot of people.
Blue said he on the way.
A lot of people just do too much. Do too much when it comes to relationships. Relationships do not have to be difficult.
They don't.
It do not have to be.
A relationship
you gotta do this.
A relationship
stipulations. You gotta do this.
Compromise.
Regulations.
Is a
you
compromise.
gotta do this. You gotta do that to be with me.
No.
You gotta delete. You gotta change your phone number.
The day and age
you gotta
we
delete
live
your
in,
hoes.
the day and
you
age,
gotta do this. You gotta
day,
do that. Relationships should not be that hard.
The day and age
it
we
really
live
should not
in,
be that hard. It should not be that hard ever. If you dealing with a motherfucker that's trying to make you change your whole fucking life,
Cadence,
get rid of them.
You still have your business contacts and you can reach out to them and let them know, like everybody do, I got a new number, this is my new number. For those who you want to keep in contact with.
Okay, for what I do, I don't save people numbers because there's too many numbers to save. A lot of the people that text me, I don't even know who the fuck they are.
These are fuckboy excuses. What's the number? It's certain things. A relationship is about compromise, and I think you forget that a lot. Are you willing to?
I'm willing to compromise, but there's certain things that are just stupid to me.
And
changing my number.
But what's stupid to you makes a whole lot of sense to somebody else. You can't.
Well, guess what? You just not the one for me.
It.
You just not the one for me. You just not the one for me because you don't get me.
So
and you don't respect my business and what I'm doing.
They don't respect the fact that
No,
you're trying to
I got people that hit me up to bartend and to do and to sing and do certain things,
and they know where to find you.
That I ain't hear from, and I ain't hear from them in years.
Where to find you.
But guess what? I still got the same motherfucking number. And guess what? That's the only reason why I was able to get in contact with them because they text me or they call me on the same number. If I didn't have that same number, guess what? There was no way they can contact me because they don't even know me like that. So you think I'm finna fuck up my bag because a bitch insecure? Hell no. Hell nah. No. You ain't the one for me. Because I'm not fucking up your bag and I would never do something to jeopardize somebody's bag. No, fuck.
How is that jeopardizing your bag?
Okay. Like I said, I have people calling me or texting me years later asking me to bartend or sing or do something or host or anything because they remember my reputation or how well I did from years ago. If they were to contact me and I have a different number, how would they contact me?
They know your social media.
No, they don't.
You put your social media on
everybody
your flyer.
do not know my social media. Everybody do not know my email address. Everybody, first of all, people are very. You know how people are. If they can't get in contact with you, guess what? They're gonna get in contact with the next motherfucker.
It just seems like you're holding on to what ifs.
No,
you holding on to what ifs, but you have your present in the moment person who's trying to build something with you, and you willing to fall on a knife over a fucking phone number that's not even technically yours, because the phone company can change that number at any given time. And then what's your excuse? I have to just roll with it. So why can't you just roll with it if that's what makes your partner comfortable? If they ain't trying to make you chop nothing off your body, mutilate yourself, then what's?
I'm not rolling with shit. Fuck you. You ain't the one for me. Next. And guess what? If I gotta be single for the rest of my motherfucking life, that is fine because I'm not changing.
Because you're not willing to conform to anything.
And guess what? That's okay.
That is not okay because you're gonna be alone.
I'm okay with being alone.
No,
I've been alone this long. I'm okay with being alone. I don't have to be with somebody.
Like you said,
I'm still getting my dick sucked. I'm still getting ass. I'm still getting my nut. At the end of the fucking day, I'm still getting. I'm not deprived sexually. So whether I be with somebody or not, I'm good. I'm good over here.
So why you so mad at the Atlanta niggas if that's the case?
I'm good over here because I don't like nobody misleading me and leading me on when they full of shit.
See, this is like you've been single.
Thank
for how
you,
long?
Taj. Libra Nation. Libras in the house.
That's why nobody.
Libras in the motherfucking house.
Nobody fuck with y'all.
Libras in the motherfucking house. Libras in the motherfucking house.
No,
bitch, I'm not conforming to shit.
You gonna always have to
I'm
conform
good over
in a
here.
relationship.
I'm good over here.
It's about compromises.
I'm getting
It's
my
willing
dick
to
sucked. I'm
evolve.
getting my nut. I'm getting everything I need. I ain't missing out on nothing, really.
Okay.
When you really think about it, I'm not missing out on nothing.
You are missing out on a lot. You don't know what you're missing out on because you're not willing to conform. You're not willing to evolve. But beyond a nut.
So evolving is changing your number? Evolving is changing your number because somebody asked you to change your number.
If
Is
that
that
takes
evolving? Is that what you call evolving?
Capricorns all day. Marcus.
Changing your number.
He don't get it, and he'll never get it.
Changing your number, deleting people out of your life that has been around much longer than this person. This person
well,
probably.
Who are you?
Who
are you taking vows with? Who are you? Who are you willing to spend the rest of your life with?
Hold on. You do you really think?
How you think you're gonna get to that point if you're not willing to conform?
Do you really?
In the
Do you really?
stages
Do
of the
you really
relationship?
think? Do
You're
you really?
unwilling to compromise. Nobody gonna want to marry you.
Do you
if
really
you're not
think?
If you just stuck in your ways
Do
and
you?
not willing to
Do you
conform
really
to
think I'm
anything.
going to delete people out of my life for somebody that I just met?
I'm not talking about
I don't even know.
How fast do you move into relationships?
It
Because it
takes
takes
a few
me months.
It
And
takes
by
months.
then, if I'm getting in that relationship, I'm halfway in love with your ass.
But
so
that don't mean
therefore,
that don't mean I'm finna delete my number.
them hoes don't matter to me because guess what? I found what I want. Even if it's for the moment, I found what I want. You so concerned
You found
with
what you want. Guess what? Guess what? You
What?
want to talk about finding what you want? My mama was married with somebody. Well, she was dating somebody for 4 years, and she still didn't know who the fuck he was.
And he was from
She
Miami.
married him after 4
And
years.
he was from Miami.
From Miami.
Yes,
and
like I
she
said.
still didn't know who the fuck he was.
And that's everywhere you go.
So what that tell you? You could be dating. People be married with people for years and still don't know who they are. They still don't know who the fuck they are because they got a whole fucking secret life on the side. So you think I'm finna delete my hoes
So you
for somebody
basically-
that I've been knowing for a few months?
So that moment in your mama life defined
No.
everything for you?
It's just I was in a relationship with somebody for 3 years and I still didn't know what they was doing on the
You
side.
didn't know, but everybody else knew, and you wasn't willing to listen. You was not willing to listen.
No.
Or hear
But what
nobody
I'm
out.
saying- so
you ignored the
I'm gonna-
red flags
no.
from the very beginning in that relationship.
No.
And that's just the truth.
No. So you're gonna delete somebody.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna change your number. You're gonna delete people for somebody you just met.
I'm not talking about somebody I just met. I'm talking about somebody who
Okay, you know him for a few months. You know him for a few months.
You can fall in love.
There's
within
so
a few
much
months.
about that person you still don't know. I mean,
would never fully really know somebody.
exactly. That's
so
my point.
if you thinking in that way, you would never be in a
No,
relationship.
but we had a conversation about this. So you're telling me when you enter a relationship with somebody, you sit there and go through your phone and delete all the niggas you done fuck. Nobody does that. Do anybody do that?
When somebody puts some good loving on you and show you something,
show
you something you ain't never
Richie,
seen.
have you done that? Be honest.
Delete my hoes.
Did you sit there and go through your phone?
And then I
Did
regret,
you sit there?
And then
No.
I regret it after.
No.
I regret it every time, but I would not change the fact that I would do it.
So you finna sit there and go through your phone and delete all the niggas you don't fuck. That sounds hysterical. That just sounds
Hysterical.
That just no.
It's a number. It ain't.
It
ain't my lifeline.
That sounds crazy.
It ain't my life. My phone ain't my life.
That sounds crazy. And that doesn't even sound. That sounds absurd, and that sounds unbelievable.
It's
that
unbelievable
you're gonna
it's
sit there and
unbelievable
delete
to
all the
you.
numbers in your phone that you don't fuck with. No.
Okay, so Christoph says, so why is that your hoes are not putting in the time to get to know you instead of your
Because I don't want to get to know them.
So
They're
if
just
I'm
somebody
putting
I
my
fuck.
energy into dating someone, they should delete their hoes.
What? Hold on. Okay, so then why is that your hoes are not putting in the time to get to know you instead of your
Dick and balls.
So if
So if I'm putting my energy into dating someone, they should delete their hoes.
they're not putting in their energy to get to know me because I don't want to get to know them. They're just they're just people I want to fuck, and that's it. That explains that.
So why are you holding on to them? One thing
because
about
I need a nut.
One thing I need
we all need a nut. Don't you need
always gonna be there.
Don't y'all need a nut?
Them hoes
don't
always
y'all need
gonna
a
be
nut?
there.
Don't we all need a nut?
Ain't a nut. It ain't nothing like a nut from a consistent one.
I agree, but in the meantime,
who knows how to get you there?
But in the meantime, while I'm on my search for love, I'm gonna get my nut, and guess what's gonna happen? I'm not deleting no fucking body out my phone when I meet you or when we get in a relationship, because guess what? You could be fucking me and fucking my best friend at the same time. And I don't know about it. I'm just saying.
I'm the pessimistic one, and you are just not seeing the brighter side. I'm just saying.
You gotta prove your motherfucking self. You gotta prove yourself. Until you prove yourself, I'm not deleting nobody. I'm not deleting shit out my phone.
Todd,
Cause guess what? That nigga ain't deleting shit out his phone. He ain't deleting shit out his phone. He's not. The best thing for you to do when you enter a new relationship is, if somebody texts, and I've had guys do that to me. I've texted some of my hoes and they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a relationship now." I respect that, and I'm backing off. I'm not texting you. I'm not texting you back.
But as soon as that relationship they get to arguing. Guess who they gonna hit up?
Okay, but to me, that's the best thing for you to do. Why would you delete somebody out your phone? If somebody texts me and I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be like, bro, I'm getting to know somebody and I like where it's heading.
Well, Marcus agrees with you.
We're getting close, and we're together. I got a nigga now. I got a boyfriend.
But you don't have to go through all of that, because with a changed number, you ain't got to worry about them reaching out to you. You don't have to worry about that temptation. You don't have to worry about when you get mad at your man. He don't fuck you for a week and you horny. You go hit up that hoe who you know gonna give it up. Who knows?
Why are you assuming that I'm gonna do that?
That's exactly what. Because that's
that's what
niggas do.
So those
that's
are insecurities.
It's not insecurities.
Those are insecurities.
It's not insecurities.
Those are insecurities.
It's what niggas do.
Those are insecurities.
It's what niggas do. Everything you just elaborated on and made your point on
insecurities.
Based on insecurities. Based off of what you heard or what
Thank
somebody
you, Marcus.
else went through.
They get me. They understand. They get me. I'm not. If the fuck
Marcus is full of shit.
Why the fuck would I go through my phone and delete people out my phone? You know how many niggas I gotta delete out my phone?
Exactly. That's why you don't want to do it, because you missing out on what ifs when you got the present of what could be in front of you. And this is at a point where y'all established that y'all want to be in a relationship. So therefore, the whole should not even still be in the equation. So you deleting a number shouldn't have nothing to do with about any holes or nothing. Because y'all should have established at that point that it ain't no holes in the equation. We want to see where we can go. We enter in a relationship. There's no holes in the equation,
because guess what? When they text me, I'm letting them know, bitch, I'm getting to know somebody, and that's it. And you either going to take my word for it or you going to move the fuck on. I'm not finna try to explain nothing to you or prove nothing to you. If you don't get enough proof from my actions and the fact that I'm always here with you, I'm spending time with you.
And niggas be spending time with you and spending time with their hoes too. When they with their bros. When they with their bros, they with their hoes. They bros are they hoes.
I'm a different breed. I don't have no reason to lie to nobody. I'm too grown for that. I'm 35. About to be 36.
Ooh.
I don't have no reason to lie to nobody.
Well,
I don't have no. I'm gonna be honest.
If more niggas operated like that, we wouldn't be in the predicament that we in with this culture of just wanting to fuck and that's it. They want to. They like the idea of relationships, but they don't really like.
What am I lying to people for? Like, what am I lying to you for? You're not paying none of my bills. I could care less whether you here or not, but you're here. I have no reason to lie to you.
Okay, let's just segue into the next topic that you had.
As
far as friends,
you just draining the piss out of me.
No, you draining yourself. Go piss that bad energy away. That whole pee that hole out of yourself. Listen, in order for us to get anything, grow from what's going on with society, how society is now, we have to conform to unconventional things. Go back to the old school ways of doing things. Like, I'm not talking shit. I'm just stating my opinions. Just drain your wholeness. Listen, at this point, if you don't realize black men do cheat and they ain't shit. They say you need Ayana. I don't think she can fix his life either. He a gutter snipe. Listen, I have my beliefs as far as what I feel like what can make a 2020 relationship work. And people are so used to what's going on now, they can't even see back then they was doing all this shit. And to make somebody comfortable, you have to go to the extent of deleting hoes and changing numbers, because we live in a world where you can get everything on social media. Sex is everywhere. Naked bodies are everywhere.
Yes.
Every time you get up, I just start fading into the light. So you need to hurry up and sit the fuck down. What? Listen, we living in a time where side hoes are praised and appreciated, so being in a good relationship is...
I'm not deleting my hoes, because guess what? I'm not deleting my hoes, because guess what? When your ass go out and cheat a few months down the line, I'm not finna be in a drought. I got mines too, and I'm getting mines too.
Okay,
and
so
I'm not, and I got some good hoes, so I'm definitely not deleting them. I got some good hoes.
Praise God.
And I ain't deleting them.
Okay, so we're gonna segue into the next topic, and that's the topic you had as far as your friends and your partner. What was
I'm not finna show you what underwear I got. How you know I got on underwear? Anyway,
because you're a whore.
spending more time with your friends instead of your lover. I think that's and putting your love on the back burner. I think that's a serious thing, and I don't like it. How do you feel about it? Because I just don't like it.
Spending more times with your friends, friends than your partner. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Oh, we actually agree on something?
Everything you said, Atlanta niggas do, you just confirmed you give the vibes. Like literally, everything you said about Atlanta niggas, you turned around and you defended the shit that they was doing with your stance on these hoes.
Are you fucking serious? It's too you no.
Yes.
No, I did not.
Yes.
No, I did not.
Yes, because them same hoes you claim.
Okay, there's a difference. There's a difference between you not deleting your hoes, but you're not fucking with your hoes. You're not entertaining your hoes.
Hey, Terrence.
But Atlanta niggas are doing something totally different. They're not deleting the hoes, and they're still fucking with their hoes. They're still doing shit on the side.
You not willing to delete your hoes.
I'm not deleting my hoes, but I'm not fucking with my hoes either. I'm not fucking my hoes either.
But the door is open. He not deleting his hoes. You not deleting his hoes. So what's gonna be the outcome of this relationship?
An Atlanta nigga is fucking with his hoes. I'm not fucking with my hoes, but I'm not deleting them for a reason.
Leaving the door open to fuck.
I'm leaving the door open for when a motherfucker acts stupid. So I'm ready, and I have a bullet in the chamber for when a nigga want to act up. I always have something ready for you.
Listen, when you young, far as the topic about the friends and the partners, when you young, you just think like your friends. No, my nigga gonna get all my attention. If I see my friends, we was friends before. Like, y'all know what it is. Let me establish this relationship and get my nigga secure, and then we can talk about hanging out beyond that. But my nigga is my nigga. I have to lay down with him. I have to wake up with him. I got to make him happy. Like, if I'm able to hang out, I'm able to hang out. You got to understand. My partner comes first.
But being the devil's advocate, what I will say is that you can't get into a relationship and forget about your friends.
But your friends also gotta understand, like, you're establishing.
No, I get that, but you cannot forget about your friends, because your friends will always be there, before and after your relationship. You can't forget, because I've seen guys get in relationships with guys and then they completely don't hang out with their friends at all. Like their friends try to reach out to them and be like, oh, let's go here, let's go there. Oh no, they might not even text back at all. So I think that's not cool. That's not cool because I mean, especially when it comes to like best friends and stuff like that. Like they're dependent on you to be there, and then because
see, I think like Kaden said, it should be a balance.
there
Because
should be a balance.
You
exactly.
don't want like that's when you're with your friends. That's time for your partner to reset, and vice versa. Like you can't solely just be with your partner 24/7,
But
7 days of the week.
But some partners don't understand that.
Yeah, and that's
they don't
not,
understand
if that's
that
the
there
case,
should be a
that's not
balance.
problem.
They think that they supposed to come first all the time.
I think it should be more. It should be a balance, but it should lean more towards your lover than your friends because most of like my friends are single, so I can't do things with y'all. I'm just saying, like, if my friends were all in relationships, the way we can keep the balance really going is by doing like couples dating, couples night out or some shit like that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how my relationships work.
Oh God.
If me and my friends, it's a balance. Like you said, Keon, it's a balance. If me and my friends make plans to do something Friday night, and me and my nigga ain't made no plans to do shit, and then my nigga try to come at me and be like, oh, at the last minute, oh, let's do this. I'm gonna say no. Me and my friends already made plans to do something, so we just gonna have to do this another time.
Your partner comes first.
My friends come first when my friends make the plans first. If my partner made the plans first, then I'm going with whatever my partner said.
That's
If my partner said,
that is not fucking true. You would diss us for somebody you're not even in a relationship with. So how could you sit here and say that? We will make plans and be out.
Hold on.
And you get one text message and you gotta
hold on. There were times that you guys want to hang out, and I said I already made plans with somebody. I already got a date, so I'm going with my date.
If we out and your date hit you up, oh, I got a date, I gotta go. Like, nigga, we made plans to hang out.
Y'all made plans at the last minute.
No, we can be literally out. We can be out.
We're out. But
and
guess what?
A date will hit
no,
you
hold
up.
on.
I gotta go.
Hold on.
I gotta go.
For instance,
I gotta go.
For instance, last night, y'all wanted to go to Q House. Cool.
See, Todd, you and Brandon are on the same toxic level.
We was at the event. Cool. We went to y'all want to go to South Beach. I didn't want to go to South Beach, but I said okay, cool. No, that's not what happened. We went to the event. We did the event.
I gotta pee.
Tell
your lies. Tell your lies.
No, we're gonna wait till you come back.
No,
we're gonna wait. No, we're gonna wait till you come back. No. We're gonna wait till you come back. Because they don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't get it. And since you want to expose me tonight, I'm exposing you, bitch.
That's what we doing? I didn't even say nothing about last night.
You said that I put a nigga before y'all, and that is not true. That is not true.
Where is the church when you need an amen?
That is not true.
So go ahead, tell your lies.
Let's just give an example. Last night, I said that I had a date.
That date wasn't confirmed.
We went to the event. We did the event. Y'all want to go to South Beach. It had nothing to do with, I didn't want to go to South Beach. It had nothing to do with a date. Because at the end of the day, the date gonna come when I tell them to come, because this is my place and they gonna have to abide with whenever time I say whatever. But I just didn't want to go to South Beach. Yeah, the plan was, at the event we said we was gonna go to Q House, and that was a plan. The plan was not to go to South Beach. That was not the plan. So I'm like, South Beach. What are we going to South Beach for? It's not. It's
Could you give me this?
everything. Everything is closed. So what are we going to South Beach for?
Well, I'm waiting for you to expose me, cause
no, that's all. That's it. That's it.
I didn't say nothing about last night. I'm saying you will drop us for a motherfucking date. When I could
okay,
go,
can I ask y'all? Can I
gotta get out. When
can I
I say
ask
get
y'all
out, because I
something?
got a date. So you wouldn't do that for your man? But you'll do that for a date?
Excuse me.
You was like, y'all got a certain amount of time y'all can be here, and when I tell y'all gotta go, y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do that for your man?
We were talking about relationships. Am I correct? We were talking about people that are actually together.
Yeah, but you
Right.
said you wouldn't do it for your. You would choose your friends.
We were talking about, let's stick to the topic. We were talking about relationships.
Yes.
Let's stick to the topic. We're not talking about
Friends
dates.
and relationships.
We're talking about relationships.
But you say you wouldn't do it for a relationship, but you'll do it for dates. So I'm confused.
That's not what I said.
No, I know you beyond just what you trying to say.
What I'm
right
saying
now.
is that if I'm in a relationship with somebody and that person say, if me and my friends come up with something that we want to do that day, and my significant other say, oh, well, at the last minute, because they used to do that at the last minute. They used to say, oh, let's go here, let's go there, at the last minute. And I'd be like, well, no, because me and my friends already made plans. You got to respect that. You got to respect
You
that.
talking about the person you're in a relationship with.
The last person I was with used to do stuff like that. And I used to say, no, because me and my friends already made plans. This is before they got their own friends. Because once they got their own friends, then they started doing the same shit. But
you set the standard for them to do the same.
But it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm never gonna. At the end of the day, it's a balance. It's a balance. It's always to be a balance. I'm never gonna disregard my friends or just act like I don't like when people do that to me. So I'm never gonna do that to nobody else. And it has nothing to do with me putting my friends over my significant other. But if my significant other said, okay, Friday we going here, today we going here, and
but what if you want to be spontaneous and do things beyond the plan? Then what? You gonna cut him off and be
if
like,
he's
no?
being spontaneous, as in like, oh, it's
like, oh, this jumping spot, like I hear right across the street, let's go over there, and y'all get caught up in the time. Like your man should always.
Here you go.
Your man should always come.
So hold on. Let me
accommodate my friends.
Let me ask you something.
Let me ask you
something.
If I had to pick and choose between the night, like my nigga really want me home at this time, and y'all want to go here and there, I really want to do it, but I have to make this person happy because this is who I plan on spending.
That's what I'm saying. So let me say this.
Say it.
If me and you know everybody, I don't want to say no names, but
say
if me and our crew, we come to you and say in the morning, Friday morning, we say, oh, let's go to the skating ring tonight. Let's just do that. Or let's go to the bowling alley tonight, and then let's go at 7, and then your nigga come to you at 5:00 and say, oh, I want to go to the movies. Who you finna go with?
But we gonna have a discussion of I made plans with my friends to meet up with them at the skate rink at 7. If we can find a movie that stars literally in probably
no, but he
30
told you at 5.
Yeah,
so it's no time to watch a movie because we're going to the skating ring or the bowling alley at 7. So who are you choosing?
If me and my nigga are on the good terms and we good, we can do this tomorrow. Time. But if we on the rocks, guess what? I'm gonna catch y'all later, and I'm finna go on this movie date with this nigga because I need to make sure we good. So, because I'm not finna sit here.
Bullshit.
Please,
bullshit.
I try to keep a good balance between my friends and my relationship. If I can bring them together, which I do not like doing, because
like
it shouldn't be no blurred
bullshit.
line. But if my nigga, it depends on how if I'm horny, like fuck that, I'm gonna
if this is your nigga, you gonna get the ass anytime.
No, but
you gonna get it anytime. Y'all live together, so you gonna get it
when y'all
anytime.
actually go out and have a good time. The sex is different. When
but if you made plans with your friends first.
Alex said, Felix, I'm sorry, said, attend to your man. Your friends should be understanding because I'm sure when or if they have a man calling, they be Casper as fuck. I.e., this one.
Not if.
I would try to accommodate both.
No,
because if I find a movie that started at 6:25, I just be late to meet y'all at the skating rink, and y'all my friends, so y'all gonna have to understand.
There are times
my nigga comes first when it comes to a lot of shit, and you gotta understand that.
But there are times.
But if it's a pivotal moment in your life, and my man want to do something, and I know like you have an event that you've been preparing for months, he gonna have to understand, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. But I'm gonna be there for my friend. But if it's something as far as a skating ring, my man want to go to the movies. The skating ring, my man want to go to the movies.
There are times when y'all hit me up at the last minute and say, let's do this.
These are dates.
And I'll be like, no, I have a date.
No, but the date isn't a date. We ain't going to expose what the dates are. A date can be at any time to up to 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, you can still accommodate your friends, and you're not willing to accommodate your friends for a date. So how would you accommodate your friends for a relationship? Like I said, is all I'm saying.
Like I said, I do not fuck with niggas from Miami. So if I have a date, it's most likely with somebody that's not from here, which means that they're not going to be here tomorrow. They're here for the weekend. So guess what that means? I'm going to be with my date. And y'all, we just going to have to do this another time.
Right.
Because guess what? This is something that we already planned. This is something that we already planned.
So if my man want to come up with something spontaneous because we made plans, I got to stop the spontaneous part of my man because my friends made plans. No. Y'all going to have to understand my man being spontaneous. He want to surprise me. I'll catch y'all motherfuckers another time.
That's not balanced.
It is.
That's not balanced because guess what? Because let me tell you what's going to happen.
It would never be balanced. My man will come before my friends, but I will always try to accommodate.
Your man will come before your friends when your friends been there.
Because my man is going to be there through.
No, I agree.
My man is going to sit there.
Is he really going to be there?
I would hope. I would actually hope. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and I don't do relationships,
is he really gonna be there? But anyway, all I got to say is,
shit, you don't. In that scenario, you don't know if your friends will really be there when you really need them either. So you taking a gamble on both.
We've been there,
and I always been there. I'm the one friend you cannot question because I always been there.
All I got to say is, if I make a plan with my friends. We planned this thing out, and we made a plan. And my nigga come to me and say, let's do this. I'm going to say no. Because me and my friends made plans. Can we do this another day?
And what if he be like, no, I really want to do this? Are you willing to start a war over hanging out with your friends?
Yes.
See?
Because guess what? It's balance.
That's not a balance.
It's balance. What I don't like. What I don't like.
Just like it comes to.
I've seen niggas get in relationships and they totally disregard their friends. They don't text back. They don't. They totally disregard their friends, and whatever their friends are trying to do. So that's some bullshit.
So Kaden said, I bought you front row seats to see Jasmine Sullivan. You coming with me, or you going with your friends to some dusty ass bar? Well, dusty bar.
I'm going to see Jasmine Sullivan. That's different. You already bought the tickets.
So it depends on
you bought the tickets, and that's my favorite artist. Duh.
What if he got them tickets from like his job the day of he won those tickets, and he like, damn, babe, I just won these tickets. I'm going to see
Jasmine.
So
so my friends will have to understand that.
So
but that's why I said it depends on the scenario. It depends on the scenario. That's a different scenario. Thank you, Tosh. That's different. Jasmine Sullivan's my favorite singer. So
if your man had a bad day at work and he like, babe, I just want to go to the bar and have drinks with you and just get this off of my mind. You made plans with your friends.
See, now you adding scenarios. If my man had a bad day,
it's always gonna be a scenario.
My man had a bad day. Of course, I'm going to be there for him if he had a bad day. If he feeling some type of way, of course I'm gonna be there. But I'm talking about just random shit like, oh, let's go to the movies. No, I made plans with my friends to go to the bowling alley. Let's go tomorrow. Let's go Sunday. Let's schedule this another day.
One thing I learned about people,
Let's
if you're
have balance.
willing to at least try to meet them somewhere, and it doesn't fall through, the effort of you trying will take you further than just cutting it off and not even trying to accommodate that person.
I am trying
So
to
what
accommodate by
do-
saying,
what I
let's
would
go
do-
tomorrow or let's go the next day.
Well, you can also say, well, babe, if you want to go to the movies, if we don't find a movie like that starts like 30 minutes from now, well, I still have time to meet up with my friends and fulfill the obligation I made to them.
You don't want to do that. Why do that? If I'm spending the night with my lover, I want to spend the rest of the night with my lover.
You want to spend the rest of
I
your
want
life
to
with
go
your
out.
lover, right?
I want to go out. I want to have a drink and I want to fuck after. I'm not finna. Oh, I gotta go cause my friend. No, I'm not trying to do. I'm spending the night. I'm actually spending the night out with my friends, or I'm spending the night out with my lover, and my lover night is my lover's night, and that's it.
Most relationships are you have spontaneous partners. If you have a partner who's spontaneous and
I like
like
somebody
doing
that's
things at the
spontaneous.
last minute, but you sitting, your man should always come first. That's it with your family too.
But when you have somebody that's controlling,
and
when you have somebody that's controlling and they want to do something every night, then what happens then? What happens to your friends when they trying to plan something with you and they can't even get in contact with you because you constantly with your lover?
Understand that I'm trying to get a motherfucking ring, and it's what the fuck I gotta do.
But it comes off as controlling because
I mean,
at
some
this
niggas
point,
need to be controlled.
because you don't think your lover.
Some niggas like running them up.
You don't think that your lover wants to have some time with his friends?
Of course, I would never deprive my man from his friends. I would encourage you to hang out with your friends. Therefore, it gives me time to hang out with my friends.
Not if you have some type of. Not if there's something about his friends that you don't like, then that can also be an issue because now you don't.
Okay, you giving scenarios.
Right,
You just didn't want me to get no scenarios, so let's not go down that road.
But it's
so Brent says friends should understand their place when it comes to your relationship. Friends won't mind being secondary. It doesn't mean that you love them less or that they are less important. They'll just understand that your man takes priority over them.
Okay, Brent. Next.
That's facts. Friends can't always
Next.
hang. It's just like
Next.
if you get married, like it changed the dynamics of what comes first. Your partner should always.
Marriage is different. Marriage is different.
But to get to marriage,
Can we just put that out there? Marriage is different.
But if you're not willing to compromise before you get to marriage, how do you ever expect to get there? You're not willing to compromise in a relationship. Why the fuck would I marry you?
You're right. You're right, Richie.
I'm always
Everything
right.
you say
I'm
is
always
right.
right.
Everything
Thank
you say is right.
Thank you.
You're
Finally
right,
it.
Richie. You're right.
Always.
Everything you say is right.
Always. And you heard all. And I appreciate you for coming to realization that I am always right and you're always fucking wrong.
Okay.
Taj is nobody to sit here and because Taj is on the same Libra shit you on, and that's why both of y'all hoes are single.
Go back to what Taj said. My friends will become secondary with the dude I'm dating has earned
one spot. When you get in a relationship, is that not earning the number one spot?
No.
When do you earn the number one
No,
spot?
you're still getting to know
married,
that person when you get
You
with
get
them.
to know them before y'all agree to be in a relationship. Like I want to take this
So you're telling
to
me,
the next
you're
level, and that's
telling
the
me,
relationship.
you're telling
and what's
me,
after that?
you're
Engagement
telling me,
and then marriage.
You're
So,
telling me that you don't get to know people after you get in a relationship with them?
of course, but it's certain standards that you have to meet.
I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
You can't operate when you in a dating stage. Once you enter in that relationship, you have to be willing to give up certain things in that relationship. And all I'm saying is compromise.
Thank you, Taj.
Taj is just not the
I will
person
compromise when he has earned it
amen.
and not a day before. Glory to God. So, hey. E. coli. Yeah, not a day before. E. Bobo. I would never want to be the person that holds him from his friends and his family if I decide to do something.
spontaneous, last minute, and he has plans. I gotta respect that, and I'm not gonna. But what if it's
Thank you. Oh, they coming down on you now.
No, he not. I get what I understand what Johnny means. I'm not sitting here trying to shut my man down every time. But if it's something that I'm adamant, I'm not this. Whatever. Like I said, you show the prime example why some niggas need to be controlled because they will run a fucking muck if you let them. Some niggas need to be tamed.
Brent, guess what? My friendships are just as equal as my relationships.
No, they
you
not.
know why?
No, they
you know
not.
why I say
no,
that?
They not.
You know why I say that?
He just hasn't been in a relationship
because
in a while. But
guess
that's not
what?
the truth.
Guess what? Guess what? My friends are still here, and my relationship is gone and done. So my friends are still here. Richie, one of them, and so many others.
I'm just a buddy.
So what I'm saying is that my friends are still here. So I'm never gonna shit on my friends ever. In a relationship or not, I'm never gonna shit on my friends.
But just how I understood your position in that relationship, and I respected, even though I was disrespected, I still respected the fact that that was the person you chose to be in a relationship, and I took myself and my ego, the disrespect that I endured, I took that to the side because I saw that you wanted to be with that person. That's just the same as how I operate in my relationships. I'm willing to compromise when it makes sense. That I respected our friendship enough to not jump on his ass. And you know that's what I would have did if I didn't give a fuck. But I respected how you felt about that person, where I just was like, you know what? Our friendship is greater than that. You will eventually come to see that this ain't the person for you. Because nobody should have to go through the amount of shit that y'all went through in the beginning. Love should never be that hard. But you had to go through that relationship to understand that. And I allowed that to happen.
And they was with their friends.
And when you could, it was a problem when you went with your friends. So you sitting here saying I'm controlling, you was with somebody who was controlling.
I'm a petty bitch. If you do some petty shit to me, I'm finna do the same motherfucking thing to you, and you better not get mad.
It's funny how you sound controlling, and he was very controlling.
He wasn't controlling. He was trying to be, but it didn't work. It didn't work with me. Because
you needed to be beat.
He was trying to be controlling, but it didn't work.
He should have beat you into submission.
Bitch, please. He know better. Next case.
I just think that it should always be your partner should always level up higher than your friends. I mean, that's the person you choosing to hopefully spend the rest of your life with. So, I mean, they should not. They should never feel like they on the same. They should never feel like they on the same playing field as your friends. Like they should feel some.
He said, "I'm controlling."
You are, Brandon. You are very. That's why it's crazy.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
You not being willing to compromise is a sign of control.
Next subject. Taj.
You like to control every situation
Taj, are
that
you
you in.
Taj.
Very controlling. Very.
Nah, you know.
Very.
Taj.
Very.
Taj get me.
Very.
All right, so next case, because this is
petty.
ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm controlling all of a sudden.
You are very
oh
controlling.
My God.
Man. If you don't agree with what's going on, you're not gonna compromise.
That's not controlling. That's just me.
You want to control the outcome
of what's going on. I'm not controlling shit. Listen, that's just me.
I'm glad y'all starting to see who the real controlling person is.
Are you fucking... One person said that and you rolling with it.
You called it out. I wouldn't have seen it if you wouldn't have said it.
He been coming for me since we started Alive. So,
Cadence,
you been coming for me since we started. So you just mad.
Oh, okay. So that's how
I'm controlling? How the fuck am I controlling?
Well, Todd said you're not controlling. You're just turning what you want.
I believe in balance. I believe in balance. And everybody should believe in balance. You're not finna disown your friends for a nigga.
Brent says it's not controlling. It's called stubborn.
You gonna disown your friends for a nigga that you just met? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I thought that was coming down on me, friend, but they coming down on you.
No, they coming down on you. It's only one person that said that.
No, it's only one person. You're not controlling, you stubborn.
Brent don't count.
They
Brent
said
don't
you're
count.
Not controlling, you stern. Like, nigga.
Brent don't count. And Cadence don't count.
We knew this. We like to show our tops to other tops. But yeah, you're controlling.
I really can't believe it.
Yes. I'm glad y'all finally seeing the truth. because I'm very understanding. I'm willing to compromise, and somebody who's controlling is never willing to compromise because they always want to control the situation. I don't have to control everything, and I'm glad that y'all.
Are you fucking serious? He went with one comment. He went with and ran with it.
That's what you do. I'm just glad that y'all start to see us for who we really are. And I'm just a bundle of
Are you
love,
fucking
joy,
stupid? Are you stupid? Whoever got a problem with, are you stupid? No, it's balance. What I don't like, I'm gonna say it one more time. When I'm done with the situation, what I don't like is when somebody disregard their friends for a nigga. They completely stop texting them back. Stop answering the calls. To me, that nigga, whoever they're with, is controlling.
But you don't know if it's them. You can't put that on
whoever.
the nigga. You cannot do that.
Whoever.
Because it's
it
two
could be the
people in a
friend or the
relationship.
nigga, but at the end of the day, it's
Some
one of them
people just
hoes.
feel like I just want to be with my man all the time.
Well,
every day, all
have
day.
fun. We're not friends no more, but have fun.
That's not. So y'all were never friends.
I guess we wasn't.
Oh, Singer Rel want to know if we covered the meaning of faithful. We gonna cover that on the next episode because I think Brandon has.
Are you faithful?
Oh God, you are real defensive today.
All right, next.
Kaden said you display no balance. Laugh out loud. You
What's
say
the next topic?
You don't like other nights. Other niggas doing anything, you be doing the same shit.
Oh, we talked about everything. Oh, that's the end of the show.
Yeah.
That's the end of the show, y'all.
Well, we ran through our topics. We'll be back here next Monday at 9 p.m.-ish. And, I'm glad that everybody was able to see the real toxic person on this panel tonight. Controlling.
Bullshit.
Controlling.
Bullshit.
Very in control. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in every Monday. We love the love that y'all showed us. Cadence, we appreciate you always being here.
Oh,
even though you come into the realization of who's the real one. That's me. But yeah, we do appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Oh, you fuck.
So please like, subscribe, and
It's
share
only
this
two
live.
people that's agreeing with you.
It's
only two people that's agreeing with you.
You got Taj. You just hopped on Taj and just ran.
No, it's not. It's not only Taj.
It was only Taj.
Agree with me too.
He said cheers. That's not an agreement.
And he was at the event. He was at an event. Was he at the last event? Was you at? Was you at the day party? I remember seeing you at. I think it was the day party. I believe. Can you let us know?
Confirm or deny?
Yeah, confirm.
And then you just ain't
Listen,
had the right one to sit your ass down yet.
I'm not controlling at all. If I was controlling, I would have a problem with my nigga going out with his friends.
This was the end of the show. You still explaining?
I'm just saying. If I was controlling, I would have a problem with my nigga going out with his friends instead of spending time with me. But I don't have a problem with that because it's all about communication, y'all. Communication. That's the key. That's the key to every relationship, communication
and compromise.
But we gonna
and being willing to compromise. Oh, Willie say you a joke. There's a meeting in my bedroom.
Willie's so fine.
With y'all next. Oh yeah, Taj will be on live with us representing.
Oh yeah.
Pride Lines.
Libra Nation. We
doing the sex edition next week, so y'all come through with y'all sex questions. Taj gonna be able to answer.
We talk about sex, no condoms. No condoms. Just straight sex. Raw.
Condoms, if that's what you prefer. Communication is key and compromise. I agree with that. Exactly. So yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Don't try to agree with me now.
Share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Boyztalktoo. We appreciate y'all for tuning in every Monday. We'll be back here next Monday with the sex talk. So come through.
Good night, y'all.